April the grass is really starting to grow. In fact, April is the month when we have Love Your Lawn Week. So I thought this week and next week I'll give you a few very simple tips on how to keep your lawn in really good condition through the summer. Not only will it look better, but if you do a little bit of work on it now, it means if we get a dry summer like we had last year, the grass will survive those drought conditions much better. So the first thing is mowing. Little and often is the secret of the day. Don't let your grass grow too long and then scalp it down to ground level, because that weakens the grass and it looks really messy and it takes a long time to recover. The problem with that is you then get lots of other weeds and coarse grasses and you'll finish up with a lawn that looks bad and it's in poor condition. So ideally, when the grass has just got a bit of new growth on, you should go in there and take that growth off. If you do it once a week, it makes the job much easier. Another thing you can do at this time of the year is to scarify. Now, scarifying is when you rake the lawn either with a wire rake, which is quite hard work, but if you've only got a small lawn it's ideal, or you can hire or buy a scarifier like this. And this has got blades that whiz around, and the idea is we're going to take out the moss and all the dead grass in the bottom that makes a lawn feel spongy when you walk on it. We want a nice firm lawn, and if we can get rid of the thatch, then we get more air to the base of the grass and the grass will grow much healthier again. If we've got a healthy lawn, then we're going to have less problems with weeds and disease and all that type of thing. So all we need to do is, with one of these, is to pass over the lawn. Now it looks quite drastic to start with because it's going to take a lot out, but don't worry, you're doing no harm at all. Then, as we can see, just a quick pass over, it's already started to take out lots and lots of this. Some of it's grass, but there's all sorts in there, the dead grass and the moss. So once we've gone over with the scarifier, we need to rake all of that off the lawn, and that can then go into the compost heap where it rots down. Another thing you can do, and again you don't have to do this over all of the lawn, because if you do it will just take forever, but lawns get compact, especially if you walk across the lawn, a path to the garden or somewhere. Where you walk, the soil compacts, soil drains slowly and the grass won't be as good. So any areas like that you can spike with a garden fork, and it's literally a case of pushing the fork in about 3 or 4 inches and keep moving back, and because the ground's nice and moist at this time of the year, I can feel that going in, and that's doing a power of good. It helps to dry the soil out if it's a bit waterlogged, and it gets air down to the roots, and it does away with the problem of surface drainage if we've got water standing at certain times of the year. So again, you don't have to do all the lawn. All you've got to do basically is just the areas where it needs it. And of course the last thing to do is to trim the edges. A lawn always looks better if the edges are trimmed. Mowing looks good, but you've got to finish off. You can do it with long arm shears, or you can use a strimmer like this, and all we're going to do is trim around the edges. So there's a few things you can do now. Now next week I'm going to feed the lawn, get rid of any weeds on the lawn, and tell you how to repair damaged patches.